Hi everyone, it's Tammy Mastroberti, and in this week's video, I am focusing on how you can stop attracting what you don't want and start attracting something different than the circumstances you're in, some change, some forward movement, so that you can start creating what you do want to see rather than the reality of what is continuing. So let's get into it. How can you stop attracting what you don't want? How can you get out of this cycle of everything being the same or getting worse instead of getting better? How can you get unstuck and move forward in your life or solve some type of an issue or a problem? The biggest mistake that I see people make, and we all do it to some extent, is you can't solve a problem. You can't create change if you're focused on the problem or what is happening. If you are talking to other people about how this is my life, I can't do anything about it, I don't have enough money, I don't have the relationship, I don't know what to do, I'm stuck here, every day is miserable, I have a black cloud hanging over me, I can't pay my bills, whatever it might be, and you're just focused on the reality of what is right now, and you're miserable about it. If you're complaining to other people about it, if you're complaining to yourself, if you are allowing the emotions to drag you down, you're gonna keep attracting more of the same. You have to shift your focus. You have to do it. And it's easier than you think, and it's just about getting conscious about it. So, for example, if you are struggling with money at some area of your life, you don't have enough money, you need to attract more money, you always you're sort of in that cycle of even when you get more money, somehow something happens and you lose the money, or a bill comes, or you have to pay for something, and you're sort of in that cycle of not having enough, or just having enough. Instead of sitting down to pay your bills and being depressed and dreading it and saying, oh my God, this is the worst experience, I don't have enough money, I have this credit card debt, I have these bills I have to pay, I never have enough money every week, or I never have enough money every month, and I wish I could just pay this off, and it's just a dreading experience. Instead of doing that, why not shift your focus and be grateful for the money that you do have to pay what you can? Oh, I am so grateful that my cell phone company and the electric company and my landlord or the mortgage company allows me to use their services and then pay for them at the end of the month. Thank you for the money that I have to pay at least the minimum payment on this credit card, or a little bit above the minimum payment on this credit card. I'm so grateful for the money that I do have right now, and more is coming to me. And you're focusing on the good of what is going on. With money, you're going to focus on opening your refrigerator and saying, oh my gosh, look at all the condiments I have. Look at the mayo and the mustard and the cheeses and the ketchups and, all of the food that I have. This all represents money. Thank you. And you're going to start focusing on what you do have. That is how you start changing what you're bringing in. Not focusing on the issues, not focusing on what you don't want, because when you focus on that, you're attracting more of it. And nobody wants that. Same thing if you're in a relationship. Let's say you're in a relationship and the relationship is not what you wanted it to be. It could be an intimate relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be a family member. Instead of focusing on what is going wrong, how they drive you crazy, what they did yesterday to aggravate you, and how you're really not looking forward to seeing them tomorrow, or whatever it might be. Instead of focusing on that, complaining about it, calling friends and talking about it, what you can do is focus on the good, what's going right. What is the positives of this situation? If you're in a relationship with somebody and they're contributing to half of the bills on the house, and they work hard and they pull their weight, or they pull more than their weight, focus on being grateful for that. If you can't find anything right now, go back Go back into the past and think about things that maybe they did for you at one point that you can be grateful for. And you're going to focus on that instead of focusing on everything that's going wrong, because again, you're just going to attract more to go wrong. So that is the biggest thing I can say, is start focusing on the good in all areas of your life, right? But especially the areas where you feel stuck, or you feel like you are not happy, or that you want change and you keep thinking, why am I creating more of this, of what I don't want? That is the key. That is the main sort of secret sauce of how can I shift out of this? And you can consciously do it, because nobody wants more of what they don't want. Everybody wants change. Everybody wants movement forward. Everybody wants more money, better health, better relationships, a new relationship, whatever it might be. So think right now in your life, where am I most stuck? Where am I in a situation where I just keep attracting the same thing? I can't seem to get out of this. I can't seem to break out of this. And how can you start focusing on the good in that situation so that you can break out of that cycle and start things flowing into your life that you do want? Start things flowing into your life that can create change, that can create movement forward, that all of a sudden, if you're focusing on the good in this relationship, all of a sudden the person does something out of the blue and you think, that's uncharacteristic. I'm surprised they were that way. Well, perhaps it's you focusing on something else and they don't even have to realize it. So that is my advice for you this week. Focus on the good. Don't focus on the problem. Don't focus on what is right now, and be happy and find things to be grateful for where you are right now. And that will shift you faster than anything else I can possibly give you. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment below if you have any other questions or anything you would like me to shoot a video on. Share with me if you're already doing this, and I will see you in the next video.